Drop dick coming, 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 drop dick coming.
Hey YouTube fam, it has been a minute, but I'm back on the scene and I just want to come catch up with you guys because it has been quite some time since I have posted a video. Like, y'all, I had to, think about the direction I wanted my YouTube channel to go in and then just, see what type of content I was committed to editing and putting out there myself. So I think I'm gonna do a little bit of a mixture. I have some cool DIYs that I want to do, and I also have just some personal projects that I'm working on that I want to share with you guys. So I will be taking y'all along with me on that journey, but I figured the best way to get back into YouTube 2021, first video of the new year, is to come to you guys with a hair video. So you see my hair, you see it's looking crazy. New year, new hair length. We all know that I was growing out my undercut and the top of my hair was a completely different length than the bottom of my hair. Now, sis is flourishing. Sis is the same length. Sis got a haircut. So I cut my top of my hair to be more in line with the bottom of my hair just because it was just so difficult to do hair that was two different lengths, especially with the thickness of my hair and how curly my hair is. So my hair got a makeover. So today in this video, we gonna take care of this dry little thing on the top of my head. What's it called? Aztec clay treatment, because I feel like my hair really needs it. Like, something's going on with sis that I don't know what it is. I put product in it. It don't look like I put product in it. So sis is going through some things and we're gonna take care of her. We are proud of sis though, because as we all know, maybe a year and a half ago, this hair was a fade, and look at sis now. Sis is thriving. Sis is immaculate. Sis is making me proud. So we're just gonna get into this, do this Aztec healing treatment and see what we are looking like before and see what we're looking like after. Now let's get into it. Alrighty, we are back. I have my Aztec clay mask. I put a little bit of honey and a little bit of olive oil up in here. I don't know what that's gonna do, but I know I'm gonna put it in my conditioner, so I figured it couldn't hurt to put it in here as well. I mixed it up. It's smooth as it's supposed to get, because this is gonna take a while. I have a lot of hair and I'm trying to get it over with, so let's start putting it in. I'm gonna show y'all the application in the front, in the back. Ooh, Poppington. Ooh, can we say definition? But let's get back on topic. When I do the back, I'll probably turn the camera off and just do that. But let's get into it. I'm about to soak this hair once again. That's still my warm water. Just gonna soak it. Make sure it's wet enough. I haven't done this in so freaking long. I feel like my hair is gonna love it. And we just gonna work this in. I'm gonna make sure I'm working in smaller-ish sections because I want to make sure I get all my hair coated. I don't want to miss any of my hair. I need this to be all up in there and just give me wonderful, beautiful curls after I rinse it out. And I'm gonna work it through. Make sure we get everywhere. Ooh, finger detangle. Okay, all right, we got some under here. Cool. I just wanted to make sure. All right, then we're just gonna keep working this in. Doing nice little sections like this so that we can get maximum curl definition once we're done. finishing up this clay mask, and y'all, when I say I have a full head of hair, I have a full head of hair. Like, I hope I put enough on all of it, but like, my hair is ridiculously long now, and I don't know how to feel about it because I've never had natural hair this long. So I have never told you guys this, so I guess I could tell y'all a little bit while it dries and when I apply like some touch-ups. But so I was natural like for a very short stint of time in my life because my mom put a relaxer on my hair because it is thick AF. And she said I kept asking her when I would be able to put it in a ponytail. So she would like, I guess I was bugging the shit out of her because she finally went to the extremes of like putting a relaxer in my hair so that I can have a ponytail and it not be this wide, because my ponytail is wide because my hair is thick, especially like when I do a puff. But if I do like a if I do a slick back ponytail, it's still like this thick. So it's pretty big for, you know, especially the length of hair that I have. But it's looking promising so far. It's like really straight. I think it's because it's so heavy with all the product I have in it. But anyway, my mom put a relaxer in my hair like very early on. I want to say I was like, ooh, Chile. Like, how old was I? I probably had to been like 8. Like, I started getting them very young. I could have been younger than that, but she started putting them in my hair just so it was easier to manage. I had a relaxer in my hair from the point that I was probably like about 8 up until, I want to say, my senior year of high school. Like my last year of high school. Oh no, it was actually after I graduated high school. I cut my hair off into a pixie cut, and I had a pixie cut for a while. I was still getting relaxers and then I think I switched over to texturizers. But eventually I got to the point where I was like, well, I want to see what my natural hair looks like. Like, I really do not know what my natural hair looks like because it's been so long since I've had it. So I stopped getting relaxers while I had a pixie cut, and it was the hardest thing I've ever went through in my life. The process took so long. Like, everything was a hassle. Like, because when you have a pixie cut, you generally wear it straight. This was before I was even hip to like natural life. So I reverted back to getting a perm, and then it was my junior year of college. I got the Miley Cyrus haircut, shaved all the sides off my hair, and started getting a texturizer on the top of my hair. And I did that for quite some time. And then I started transitioning my hair on the top and kept shaving the hair on the sides, because like after I transitioned my hair, like the curl like increased in tightness. Like over time it kept getting tighter. Excuse this clay on my hands, y'all know what it is. So my curls kept getting tighter and tighter, and eventually until they got really tight, really pretty, really juicy. And I was like, okay, so I can manage these curls up here, but I cannot manage curls everywhere. And then like years later, I ended up getting engaged, and I was like, okay, well, I kind of want to have hair for my wedding. Like, I ain't trying to be no bald-headed bride. Like, there's nothing wrong with it, but I feel like it's the style that you do it. I didn't have the style. Like, it was very like, you know, like more on like the tomboy side. It wasn't really like super feminine or anything. People would always think I was a lesbian. Like, I didn't know a haircut could make you a lesbian. So, I started growing my hair out, and so that was probably last year. I think I got engaged April 2019, and then we waited until October 2020 to get married. So I started growing my hair out in between that time. So this is from April 2019 till now. My undercut has gotten so this long. And so 1 second, so I can show you one product that I used, and I think this really changed the game for my hair. As I am long Lux, and it is this scalp serum. It's a strengthening hair treatment. So I used this on repeat. Like, I used this every time I ran out of bottle, I got a new bottle. I put this on my scalp. I massaged it into my scalp. And I also kept my hair in protective styles once it was long enough to be in a protective style. So I think I've had a protective style for like a year now. And so that's the product. Like, this is the result of doing that and just sticking to like a very strict hair care routine. So I've been using the same products for that. I think like maybe 6 months of that time, like, because at first I was like trying whatever in my hair and just like trying new things, but then eventually I tried the As I Am JBCO line, at least like a few of the products from that line, and I fell in love with them because of the way that my hair responded to them, and I've been using those products since. And so that is why we stand where we are today. And I'm gonna let this dry for a little bit, and I'm gonna go figure out which products I'm gonna use, because I'd like to use less products than I have been using, because I think I'm just doing a little too much and my hair doesn't like it. Okay, girlfriends, I am back, and I'm going to show you guys this final section. So I deep conditioned my hair. I put the heat cap on, like while I was in the shower rinsing off. I got out, I warmed the heat cap up for 1 minute in the microwave, put the heat cap on, put a towel over it, and let that sit for approximately like 30 minutes while I watched some videos on YouTube, because, you know, I needed some pointers. And then I rinsed out the deep conditioner and put in some Jamaican black castor oil leave-in conditioner from As I Am. So it's their JBCO line leave-in conditioner. I put that in as soon as I rinsed my hair out while it was soaking wet, and sectioned my hair off into 4 sections, combed it out. And then I kind of like twisted it in like a big Bantu knot in those 4 sections, and like let it towel dry for a little bit, because I didn't want to do my hair while it was soaking wet. That's something that I've been doing as of late. And so I'm just trying to tweak little things to see how my hair comes out. So as you can see, my hair is looking mighty juicy right now. So I have a Twaid Out. So it's about approximately halfway with the braid, the other half a 3-strand twist. And sis is thriving out here. Like, I'm very hopeful of how my hair is going to come out, because like all of it has been looking bomb, and I've only been using 2 products. So I've been using this chair. I've been using the unscented shea butter from Canny's Cosmetics, or Canny's Cosmetics. I don't know how to say it, but I use this all the time. So it is shea butter, coconut oil, cocoa butter, vitamin E oil, and jojoba. And then I'm going in with the Lotta Body, what's it called? Wrap Me Foaming Mousse. I love this mousse because it smells amazing. It offers a pretty good hold, and it works well in my hair. So that's what I'll be using to do this Twaid Out. And I wanted to show you guys what it looks like when I am doing the Twaid Out with this. I just brush it out, Then I get some of the shea butter. That's kind of a lot. Get about this much. Rub it in my hands to warm it up. I seen this on Kimberly Sherrill. She was saying warm it up. Even though my hands are freezing cold. That's also why I didn't want to do my hair with it soaking wet, because my hands get so dang cold. So then I'm going to go in with the prayer hands and just work it down my hair. Just work it into my hair. You know, get that heavy butter on there. And then brush it out again with the Tangle Teaser. And I find when I brush it like this, it's better. Like, so when I work under, because I'm picking up whatever product is in the brush. So then it helps me have a good amount of product in my hair without having to put more in it. This, I'll separate this into two. So I put on the mousse with every single little piece that I have. And I just make sure that it's like really detangled, like from the root, because honey, you need to be super detangled for this. And then I'll literally get one pump of the Lotta Body and work it through this section of the hair. I really focus on the root and then go down towards the end, because like one pump is enough, like especially if you grab the brush and brush the product through, like one pump is enough. And I know I mentioned like I felt like I was using too much product in the past, so I'm trying to see if I use a little less, that I'll be fine and see. So I'll separate out 3 sections, make sure like you can see the separations, and then you'll just start with the braid. So just start braiding normally, and I try and make sure the base is really tight to my scalp. So I'm gonna braid down about halfway. And then I'm going to take my rat tail comb or rat tooth comb through it, make sure everything's nice and detangled before I start the 3-strand twist. For the 3-strand twist, grab each, like separate the braid out by the 3 strands that you have. This is why you want to be careful not to overlap anything, and try and start out with even sized pieces, or 1 big piece and 2 smaller pieces, because towards the end of this twist we'll transition back into a 2-strand twist. So you need something to work with. So the way that a 3-strand twist works, I remember this used to be so hard for me, but what I do now is I have a strategy. I'll take the farthest piece on my left, and then I'll bring it over and grab it. So what you're doing is you're just taking the farthest piece over, bringing it over. I usually grab it with my middle finger first, the far piece, then with my pinky finger, and then reset. So it goes ring finger, pinky, reset. And you just keep doing that all the way down. So put it in your middle finger or your ring finger, whichever one's comfortable. Then your pinky, grab the farthest one. You're always grabbing the farthest one. So whichever one is the farthest to the left is the one that you're going to grab. So you literally just keep changing which one you're grabbing, which is just the farthest one on the left, and you'll work your way all the way down. I'll do another one too so you can see how it's done, because I know I do start going a little fast since like I've done this before plenty of times. And then I like to comb it out again at the bottom, and I'll take the skinniest piece and the next smallest piece, and then that's when I'll transition back into the 2-strand twist. So I'll just put those two together and then twist all the way down. Sometimes I go for a 3-strand twist further down, but sometimes the hair, it don't be cooperating. So I gotta do whatever it wants me to do. And I comb it out at the ends when I feel like it needs it, because the ends is what you depend on, honey. If the ends ain't right, ain't nothing right. All right, and then you're gonna twist it, just do a coil at the end, and bam. So this is the final of the final one. I'm gonna put a little bit of mousse on it, smooth it in. This hair is gonna show out because I feel like it always does. This is my hair that gets super curly and it be following the rules. I don't know what the rest of my hair be doing, but this piece right here, it loves me and it shows me all the time. All right, so let's do the last one, and then the next time y'all see me, sis gonna be cute. All right. So what you're going to do is separate your 3 pieces out again and start doing a braid. And you want to make sure they're separated very well and braid down. I'll braid a little bit faster because y'all know how to braid, I hope. If you don't, ooh, child, a lot of things gonna be hard with your natural hair journey. All right, now we're gonna take the rat tail comb it down. So I alternated between using the rat tail comb and using the tangle teaser to detangle it. It just depended on how I was feeling. Okay, so keep the 3 strands separated. Good, keep them separated. So I usually grab the middle piece with my index and my thumb, and then I'll take the farthest piece to the left over it and put it in my right middle finger. Then I'll take my pinky, and still this middle piece gonna always trade to this index and thumb. You're always gonna hold it there, and then pinky, grab this one over. You're gonna reset, grab it like this, middle finger, pinky, reset, middle finger, pinky. And you're literally just going to keep taking that farthest piece over and grabbing it with your middle finger first. Then you're going to grab the farthest piece with your pinky finger. Reset, do it again till you get to the bottom. And so this is what we're looking like right now. Let me do a turn for y'all. Turn back. It's hard. All right, so this is what we're working with right now. We're looking juicy. It feels good. It smells good. We're just gonna see how it dries. Hopefully it only takes me like, it's probably gonna take me a couple days to dry, let's be real. So I'll probably be back in a couple days to show y'all the finished product. I hope you guys are enjoying this. I'm enjoying being back. Like, it feels good. This style of video feels good, talking to y'all. Then I don't have to do double the work making a voiceover. So we're gonna let this dry, do its thing, flourish, be healthy, be prosperous, and I'll come back to y'all later for the takedown.
3 days later.
Hey y'all, I'm back a couple days later, and this is what my hair was looking like after it was completely dry. Some of them look a little fugazi. I think I did them a little too large, but for the most part, they looked pretty good. And I just want to give a little forewarning. The video of me completely taking down my hair got deleted. So I have no footage of what my hair looked like after I had taken it completely down. But you can see with this one twist that I take out right here in the front, they turned out pretty well, but the one critique I will have is that I probably should have used a different type of mousse, because a lot of body work is better when I have individuals or box braids and I use it to smooth my hair down or like set my hair after they're done. I don't think it was the right move to use that for this. So like I worked out like once or twice and my hair went completely to shit. And I have a little clip of that. Like, I wasn't too proud of this hair, so I didn't take a lot of pictures. But I really appreciate you guys for watching, and I appreciate you guys sticking with me, and I will be back soon. I am making myself edit these videos that I record and just don't put out. So I appreciate y'all. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see y'all with something better sometime soon. Peace.